Cancer, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you are brand new to the channel or you're cross-watching, hit that thumbnail, come in and join us, okay? Check out the new readings that I just laid out and find your sign, find the energy you're looking for, and, like and subscribe, okay? It's going to help out the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so very much. I appreciate you for joining this community, okay? Cancer, we're going to do a general reading again. It is the third quarter reading. So I'll shuffle these up here and we will get started in on your reading. I hope, Cancer, that you are taking time for yourself. I hope you're staying motivated. I know the year has just started. Sometimes we set goals for ourselves and, mid-season we find out that, hey, things aren't really working the way that, maybe we wanted them, to work out. But the thing of it is I feel like if we just kind of lighten up on ourselves, we are our worst critics, right? So just, let go, let love, let the energy be what it is, okay? Learn to let go of things. Anyway, I'll shuffle these up one more time here. I've already pre-shuffled, but I want to just, show you that I'm shuffling the cards up. So, all right, we're going to take a look now at your present energy, Cancer. We have the Three of Wands. So, definitely an investment moving towards something, okay? You're actually taking the action towards something. If we're talking about relationships, you have moved towards this. If this is an investment with money or something like that, you're just waiting to see if it's going to pay off. The same with the relationship. Do I invest in this? Or I've invested some time into this, something. You're going to have to fill in the blank. So make sure, Cancer, that you understand that these are just energy. So a lot of times you're going to have to fill in the blanks as I'm reading out the cards for you, okay? All right, so now we're going to take a look at your crossing challenge, okay? Now, challenge sounds like a very rough word, but it's not. It's actually, sometimes there's things that are, hidden that we're not aware of or something like that come up. So we kind of want to know what might be a challenge that we might need to look at, okay, Cancer? So what are the crossing challenges for Cancer? Okay. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. So your challenge card is the Ten of Wands, okay? Now, a lot of times this talks about overburdened, overworked, too much pressure, taking on too much, okay? I get the feeling, Cancer, you're probably the type of person that can walk, talk, chew bubble gum, bake bread and the whole nine at the same time, right? So getting overextended. This could be overextended in finances. It could be overextending yourself in a relationship as well. Putting yourself out there. But the Ten of Wands also talks about boundaries, okay? So a challenge for you could be really sticking to your damn boundaries. 2026, brand new season, third quarter reading. It's just January. Where are you at in your boundaries, okay? All right, Cancer, we're going to take a look now at the foundation. We want to know what's lying underneath. This could be possibly some hidden aspects that we weren't aware of. This could be past traumatic wounds or things that, that are lying in the surface of our subconscious mind. Just, maybe old desires that you had that maybe are resurfacing again. So what's lying underneath in the foundation here for Cancer? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, all right? So the Eight of Pentacles is investing in yourself. Okay, it's moving out and away from the city. You notice the city in the background there. It is, you push yourself away from the distractions and you're focused in, okay? Cancer, there is nothing wrong with that. Like I just said, there is a time for all seasons. And the best of those seasons is when we take time for ourselves. This could be you putting your head down into your work. It could be, that you're really starting to get motivated again on an old passion that you had. Art or music or something like this, something that you found very pleasing to yourself. And so the pentacles, if you'll see, those are those are the rewards of your effort and your work. And that could be talking about finances. It could be talking about relationship. It could talk about health, wealth, kind of the generic form of the pentacle there. But, you get my points. Like I said, you'll have to just kind of fill in the blanks on that, okay? All right, we're going to keep going, and we're going to take a look at the recent past. Why we want to know about the recent past is because of hidden aspects. Like I said, there are sometimes some things in life, they keep us in the momentum And it tends to follow us until we deal with them, until we speak to that childhood wound, until we, talk to that past lover, until we get a grip on our finances. There are things that always seem to revolve 365 in our path because of the momentum we have. So we're going to find out in the recent past what this was. Like I said, take what energies apply, you guys. And at the end of this video, I'll leave some other links to the other videos if you want to check those out. Or just go into Steampunk Psyche and find the new playlists there. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't yet. That would really help out the channel. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to take a look now at the recent past. Okay, we had a King of Cups offering. So maybe in the recent past, somebody came towards you with an offering of love, a romance. Somebody had their eye on you. This is a masculine energy here. However, it does not have to be masculine. This could have been a feminine going towards a masculine as well. Or we're not going to exclude anybody. It could have been a male to male, female to female. So, we don't judge here. But come on, camera. You're getting fuzzy on me. All right. But anyway, there was definitely an offering in the recent past. This could have been a romance. This could have been a person who you guys were, seeing each other or whatever it was. With your challenge card being the 10 of Wands, maybe there was a situation where you felt like your boundaries were crossed, may have been a red flag or something like that. It doesn't have to apply. What I'm saying is there was something in the recent past where there was a King of Cups energy, okay? So the King of Cups is very emotionally grounded. In other words, he doesn't let his emotions, get the best of him. He's able to control his emotions. So, and I say his, it doesn't have to be that. It can be. These are just energies, so they can apply to the divine feminine as well, okay? All right. That was a recent past. Now we're going to take a look at the possibilities, okay? Cancer, what are the possibilities? One door closes, and by law of the universe, another door must open. So what is that door opening up to? Cancer, what is the door opening up to for you? Pick a card, any card, the Queen of Cups, okay? The possibility is a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. We could be talking about a soulmate connection here, definitely. We have the King of Cups, now we have the Queen of Cups. Right? All right, so definitely some kind of a very high power dynamic here, okay? Your current energy is the 3 of Wands, and so you're wondering, is this investment going to pay off? So this feels like a soul connection. It could be, I'm not quite getting twin flame or nothing like that, and which, in my opinion, is wonderful, okay? Now, this doesn't have to apply. It could be, but just so far, I'm not seeing that with the cards, but I am seeing definitely somebody, a king and a queen, okay? So a very high masculine and very high feminine energies, all right? So take what resonates with you, but I feel like that is definitely what's taking place here, okay? Okay. We're going to take a look at the near future, okay? We're going to take a look at the near future for Cancer. What's around the next turn for Cancer? Universe, let us know. What can Cancer expect around the next bend, around the next corner? What's coming up in the near future? Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is moving out and away from choppy waters and into calmer waters. Emotionally speaking, I feel like this is going to balance out your nervous system. This is going to make sense, okay? The 6 of Swords challenges us to also pay attention to emotional luggage, okay? This could be also talking about, on one aspect of it, okay? Talking about childhood wounds and things like that. So there may be something about this relationship that is coming towards you or that has come towards you that may be a little triggering, okay? If you were in a past relationship or something, there could have been something said, like I said earlier, there may have been a little red flag on something, only because of the current energy is, your 3 of Wands wondering if this is going to pay off. And then you had the 10 of Wands as your challenge card. So it's boundaries, remember? So what I was trying to say is maybe there was something there that may have been a little bit triggering to you, or that you're dealing with these things and moving out and away from those things as well. But I feel like with the Six of Swords in this particular position, it's talking about you're about to enter into calmer waters. Okay, this is moving you in the right direction. All right. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the self. Cancer, how are you showing up in this? What is your stance in all of this? How are you showing up? Okay. You're showing up as the Emperor, right? Could be talking about an Aries energy here, right? But this is stable. You're ready, prepared, okay? The Emperor is prepared. The Emperor is always prepared. I wish it would come in focus for you. I apologize for that. Trying to be a little less blurry, but it's not going to work for me. All right. So yeah, definitely the Emperor, and that's how you're showing up. You could be a divine masculine, okay? And you could be waiting on this divine feminine energy. It doesn't have to be that case. It could be the other way around. Because the Emperor just represents stability, always ready, always prepared. So you could be that type of person. You could also be a father figure or a mentor of some kind. Somebody who, that people come and they look to you for advice that, you may find people try to surround themselves with you because you seem to always be very grounded. And you always kind of have like a plan, you understand, you like to plan, organize, that type of thing. So really the Emperor kind of suggests that type of energy. Okay. Okay. So we're going to talk about the environment. Cancer, what is the environment around you like? What are the external forces that are around you? Okay. Around you, we have the Four of Cups energy, okay? There appears to be the need to look at past, okay? I don't know how other way to say that would just be just to ring your bell, but you're focused on the past instead of that offering that's coming in. And like I said, from the get-go over here, with your challenge card, you're questioning whether or not to invest in this relationship, okay? And then you had the Six of Swords, meaning that emotionally speaking, there may have been some hidden aspects, some traumatic things that kind of be triggering. So maybe it's kind of this unpreparedness. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready. And so it keeps you focused in on those 3 cups down below whenever this divine offering is coming in, that King of Cups or that Queen of Cups to the King of Cups, however that applies to you, okay? But with that energy of the Emperor, I feel like you're very stable, okay? So it's just a matter of trying to gather your thoughts and making sure that you're remaining stable in that. Okay, I'm not really sure how else I could say that. It would be a nice way to say it, but anyway. Okay, so we are going to take a look. We're going to take a look now at your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and worries for Cancer. Okay. The hopes, the fears, the wishes, and the worries. Universe, what are the hopes, the fears, the wishes, and the worries for this listener? Okay. 2 cards. All right. We've got a Knight of Swords, right? And then we have the King of Wands. Okay. So get this up here so you can see it, right? So you have an emotional, grounded person with the King of Wands, okay? But you also have some communication that's coming in pretty dadgum quick. Yes, I did just say dadgum. Okay, so what this is telling me, when these two are coming out together like this, there is fire and passion in this. There is a romantic, and maybe it feels like it was moving too quickly. That may have been what challenged you and put up your boundaries, okay? Maybe this person made a move towards you so fast or said something and you got a little nervous. You got a little scared, so you pulled back a little bit. I felt like there was a situation where there was like a maybe communication taking place too. But Ah, wow. So the king of wands, uh, is emotionally grounded. Okay. And also a romancer, somebody who's um, a very good looking man. Okay. A masculine, very good looking person. Doesn't have to apply. It could be the other way around, but I feel like this is going towards the masculine because we do have the Queen of Cups here too, and the Emperor. So I'm getting that maybe this person maybe kind of overwhelmed you a little bit or something, or maybe you feel, being around this person, you kind of get a little challenged in your, with that Four of Cups. Am I good enough? You start to question your own stance on things, but with the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's an unpreparedness because the Knight talks about, or the Knight, his energy is moving, fast moving and forward, but the Knight doesn't always think things through. And sometimes he could just, bloop, throw out a bunch of verbiage there and not really think all the way through because he's in a hurry. It's like, I got to get this. I just got to have this, right? So there may be that kind of energy. Maybe that was you reaching out to that person. Maybe you reached out to the king, or the queen reached out to the king in that manner. And you're kind of like going, oh, I don't know. But it feels so good because you have that King of Wands energy. There's passion, there's romance, there's fire, right? Yeah. So that's where I'm going to go with that one. That's what I feel like. Okay. So here's the scenario. We're going to take a look now at the outcome and the direction for Cancer. Where's this going, Cancer? What's the direction? 2026. This is the third quarter reading. It is just January. We are going to find out what the outcome and the direction is. Okay. How about some clarity? You're about to find out, like I said. Yep. So it's definitely a proposal of some kind, an offering. It's not going to challenge you. It's clarity. It's aha. I get it now. I understand. So this could be an exchange of information back and forth. The swords represent, communication. So we could be talking about Gemini here, energy, possibly. It doesn't have to be. But what I mean is there's about to be some communication in. So this Knight of Swords that's rushing in, it's going to clarify what all of this has been about, okay? So that King and Queen Cups energy can come together. And I feel like that's why the Ace of Swords shows up here. So Cancer, hey, good luck, and I appreciate you. I hope that you like this. I hope it's confirmation. I hope that everything works out, okay? I think you just need to stay out of your own damn head is what I think, okay? Allow a romance. It's time. It's time to love, time to have fun, time to let things go, and move forward with this new opportunity, okay? I love you. I respect you. I hope that you come back and see me on the next video, okay? All right. Bye-bye.